Hey guys, welcome back to Zero Escape, Last Virtue, Last Reward. I've ruined that, I butchered it, but whatever.
An Ambidex gate is open.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, there's a polling.
What? This game's got a time limit too? Wait.
Something wrong?
Yes, fine. There's no one here.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Of course there isn't anyone here.
But yeah, I know, I just...
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. Do we have to vote for people to, like...
I don't know.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. We came out of these. There's one thing that's different.
That screen.
The color. Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. Ambidex game will now begin. Enter your vote. Please touch the start button on your screen. Once you enter your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished.
Okay, let's start.
Shit! What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
We're supposed to. I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said?
Yeah.
He read.
I just read it. Yeah, I read it out loud
Once
to
you
you.
press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Well, that's what we're supposed to do. Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Can we trade her with, someone else?
Alright, now we gotta hang out and talk for an hour.
How about
Hey, hey, hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AV gates.
Abgate?
That's the door to the AV room, silly. You're in the AV room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
We're gonna listen to the freaking rabbit for
Party started!
another 40
Let me
minutes.
tell you about the AV game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent.
who's the opponent?
But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic
Awesome, we're gonna
course.
fight freaking Alice.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas. And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido.
Okay.
Obviously, that means Potassium and Clevo's enemy will be Tamioli. And Rio and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all,
I don't want to
if you
battle
choose
Alice.
then
Well,
they're
You wanted
allies.
to choose her.
Well, I didn't know we were going to...
What?
I didn't either.
Wait, hold on. Something's bothering me.
Oh my gosh, it's been like that the whole time.
Yep.
Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
Yes.
All you guys have to do
Is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your DP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
Why would anybody hit betray?
And some of you are a little slow, so I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
You and your partner. Ally betray. So, partner ally. I don't. Okay, no, I don't get it. Never mind.
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll
Okay.
get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
I like fuzzy feelings.
We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
I mean, I guess.
Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Okay.
Somebody did that to me. I'd skin them and stew them with some taters. The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about.
So we won't know who chooses?
And finally, the very last scenario.
You both choose
this
betray,
is when
yeah.
you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely zero change in BP. But we call this the why even bother as the
Okay,
game.
we don't care.
You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? No. Let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once.
Yeah, I
between
mean, I
That
figured
doesn't
that.
mean you split your point. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what.
Sorry, I don't care.
Okay,
He's
then.
kind of annoying me.
I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
Well, I just have to wait.
It'll be okay.
No, it won't. Why don't we all just
30 minutes
always
remain
ally?
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway,
It's been 10 minutes
I
already, huh?
gotta hop along now. Don't do bye-bye now. Have a nice trip.
Nobody cares. Look.
Man, what are we going
About
to
the
do?
AB game?
Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game.
If you
Seems
choose
like it's
betray,
based on the
somebody will
prisoner's
always
dilemma.
lose points.
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Oh,
Oh no,
it's
not.
not good for them. Apple and
I
banana?
just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
No.
Yes.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. It goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do.
She changed your voice pretty well there.
Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, Puck, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush.
Well, if they're
If you plenty of
criminals and
time
they
to
did
think.
serious crimes, I wouldn't trust the other one. But,
Yeah.
you know, we didn't
What
commit
would
any
you do?
crimes.
Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Confess. So there's something wrong with this chart because if Banana confesses and Apple stays silent, then Banana gets the 15 years? Or I guess it means Apple gets the 15 years, but
Interesting.
then it doesn't.
But you're
whatever.
forgetting something important. That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Huh. They are pretty much the same thing.
So it would be like that if we chosen other people too.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
Zero, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting Zero in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him?
Everybody agrees.
Just look
For
at
ally.
the point totals. Say we all picked ally. What would our total points be?
8. Would be 6.
Okay.
I don't know.
Now
what you're
let's
talking
say one of the pairs chooses betray. Yeah.
Over the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 4, 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
I don't know. I wasn't actually paying attention when you did all that. We need to all always choose ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too.
All you get is an
If
extra
all of us
1
choose
point
betray,
anyway.
then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone.
Okay, can we just play the game?
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is I should pick ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma.
Why is this a dilemma?
If we choose ally and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So,
Why are we screwed?
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain.
I would do ally.
That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice. But
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind me telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? We die, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's gonna happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know.
Sorry.
I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you. That
Didn't
hardly
phase
seems
you
normal.
either. Come on, I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you.
Oh my gosh,
Maybe you
that's
actually
a
do
stupid
know
cop
me.
out.
Can we kill her instead?
Where did that come from? Look, I already told you I've never seen you before in my life.
Alright.
Ah-ha-ha!
What are we doing?
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Oh. What the heck?
What's going
I
on?
guess it's one of the endings. What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
Saw what?
the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and
Whoa! Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about?
we both died. Fi.
Go!
What is it now?
My
It
head.
hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt, it felt like it was going to explode.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Let's see. Spent the rest of the time. What? Are we gonna choose an option?
I know! Al's probably already picked.
Seeing the future wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel, this was real life. Things like that didn't just happen. I was tired about it. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay, we'll do that in the next one.